Greetings, Internet. DDA here again with the now top 4 match where, hey, your buddy Azareth play. Welcome back again, Azareth, by the way. And your buddy's actually facing off here.
Yeah, he's trying to show people how to get good.
Yeah, so top 4. This is for the World's Invite right here, people. Matt Coombs running Devious Cooler, and with it here again with the 13 Speed Anger by TJ. So we're going to see how this match unfolds. Coombs is actually going to start out first here.
Matt's really been on this deck for a while. He really likes it, so he's got a lot of games in with it.
Yeah, it looks like drawing Corruption and Supernova. Supernova, a great draw first turn. Just leaving
Yeah.
that in the discard pile.
Let's see if Thomas gets another first turn delay or first turn command.
Yeah, I don't know how many commands he actually got that day. I mean, the Dennis Bros can attest to how many commands you can get in a game.
Yeah.
Discarding the backstrike, Rejuven Corruption. I'm surprised he actually rejuved that Corruption there. That's pretty good in this matchup. Oh, it looks like Coombs actually kept delay there.
Yeah, Matt has an incredibly defensive hand.
Yeah. Rejuven. What is that? Rebirth. Wow.
Rebirth, finger block, and
Corruption and delay. Crazy.
So keeping the delay, that's a smart. It's for his power for the level 1.
How many blocks does Coombs actually play in this build? Oh man, 15 ally early. This is never good.
Nah, that's rough. He runs 2 swipes, 2 delays, 3 corruptions, 3 knee blocks, 3 finger blocks, and time. So 1, 4, 7, 10, 14.
So not too many, but I would say a above average amount of blocks.
Yeah.
But
14.
not like so much that it's obnoxious.
Matt plays a one of that I really hope shows up in this match, because it blew my mind when I saw he had it in here.
What's that?
Battle pausing.
Battle pause. I did see that. I don't think he plays it in this game, but I did see it in his discard pile.
Yeah, his list runs a one of battle pausing.
What for double supernova and then battle pausing double supernova?
No, he actually played time on somebody like 5 times.
Oh wow. So dropping down the searching technique here. So searching technique's actually a great card against 13. It just sucks that TJ dropped down to 13 ally already.
Yeah, Matt can't get anything to actually go in on this.
So what Matt's going to actually have to do here is he's going to have to get to level 2 as fast as possible.
Yeah. Matt has to stick him on level 2 as well.
Mm-hmm. If Matt can get to level 2 cooler in the first combat and just kind of sit there for a while, he doesn't even really need to level past that, although it would benefit him to level up, to 3.
Mm-hmm.
But just the 2, the power jump you get from 1 to 2 with cooler is massive.
Yeah. Now Matt does run 2 tugs in this build, so if he can stick them on with a wall breaker on level 2, banish 15. So it looks like Matt drew a command, ball 4, and a knee catch.
Yeah, something like that.
This is gonna delay. I feel like Tom knew that was coming.
Yeah, I mean you have to start off with a 13. Well, you don't have to start off with a 13 power. In fact, I would almost say that it's best not to, especially against black. But
that was a good hit in the knee catch.
He does have 4 anger. That's why he started off with it.
Yeah, he knew if it hit, he would level.
So doing the mastery with command, solid play here. Standard, standard play for black.
Tom's already down 2 knee catches, which could be actually very big. As I believe that is his only physical block.
Yeah, it's the only one we've been seeing, and he's played it so much. This guy draws knee catch like it's his job, man.
Yeah. So 2 knee catches. If Matt can actually get to level 2, that just opens free reign for that power.
Shooting off the combo for the level. Not going to get much effect out of it. Won't do too much damage, especially since cooler, keeps up in power level to 13.
So I think Matt goes right for 2 black commands right here.
Would not be the worst play. I mean, just the problem with targeting the impenetrable defense is, of course, now he's on level 2, he can just rejuve him. That's the sad thing about it.
Yeah. Matt's taking his time. Scout. Oh, okay. Matt's like, no, I know what's going on here. I know what I need to do.
Well, you
Can't
have to consider that TJ also does play combo, so even if he gets wall breaker on him, he could combo it on Matt as well. So
Yeah. So
he
Matt's
needs
like, I
to
need to get
level.
ball breaker.
Yeah.
And then Matt knee catches the level 2 power.
Yep. He's at 4 anger now.
Yep. Going into Matt's turn. So that was a pretty good turn for TJ. Oh, stare down VTP.
Great draw here.
And a ball 4 that he's probably just going to discard.
Yeah, I would not imagine him keeping ball 4 over stare down.
Yeah, not with a supernova and discard pile. Let's discard that. Rejuve the knee catch.
How many balls does Matt play in his deck?
3. He runs 2, 4, 7, and 1 Dragon Radar.
2 and 4 seem to be just everyone's playing those balls right now.
Yeah, well, with so many visiting, like so many when entering effects, ball 4 is just so good with red relaxation. 2 just to keep up with these anger decks, and then Matt obviously runs 7 because it's the best card in the game.
Right. You want to say Time is a Warrior's Tool is the best card in the game, but Time is a Warrior's Tool makes ball 7 the best card in the game.
Yeah, ball 7 is what lets you use time like 6 times. It's actually how I think Matt did it the one time. He was like, time, visit for time, ball 7 for time, battle pausing for time.
That's just wrong.
It's like a Brawly deck. He's like, I felt so bad.
And that is why you need to play 3 Dev Blows in Brawly.
Yeah.
That's why. So just continuously activating 15 ally every turn. Doesn't matter that he's not banishing anything. Just getting that 2 anger.
That's the last impenetrable defense for right now, though. So if Matt can just keep blocking that level 2.
It really is sad that you got to block a 4 and 1 physical, especially when it makes you skip.
Yeah.
But, the hit effects on 13 are just so strong. All the hit effects on 13 are actually really strong on every level.
So I think Tom wants to actually go in here. Or he doesn't. And I just read that wrong.
Discard stare down. What is that card that he had? Whenever I see a player discard stare down, it makes me like my eyebrows raise. Really good draw here by Matt.
Ball 7 and a command.
Yeah. You can't get much better than this, to be honest with you.
I don't even know if Matt drops the ball 7.
That's a tough call because he has the command, so it's going to shuffle his deck.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going
to. He's going to draw it just to put the cards back into his deck.
Yeah.
Get the 6-card swing.
Probably delay Dev Blow.
Supernova, Dev Blow, and swipe on top.
Really swipe.
Well, he wants to leave the delay in there so he can visit for it.
Oh, true.
And there's the 3rd wall breaker.
Wow, he runs 3 wall breakers. I guess in a black deck, it's probably his only real anti-anger.
Yeah. Now Matt's got Villainous Powerball in his discard pile too, which is a card that not a lot of people were playing.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that card's so good. 2 anger lowering, and it's prevent 4 stages from all attacks.
It could save you like 12, 16 damage against a Brawly deck.
And now Matt's on level 2.
Yeah, so this is now a very different game that we're playing right now.
Yeah. And TJ doesn't actually run a way to get Matt off of level 2. Where Matt at least runs ball 2. So, and I don't think Tom's actually going to be doing a whole lot of damage. So Matt might be letting those attacks hit so he can keep...
those weak AT physicals.
Yeah.
They're in pretty much the same bracket, so...
I think Matt's wishing he didn't put that Supernova back in.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He could have went for the Rebirth, honestly.
Yeah. I think he wanted to just get the shuffle to have it back in there.
So we're going to draw knee catch,
finger
defensive blurst. Defensive burst.
So he's got a stare down
too.
physical block, and a defensive burst. This could be a good hand for Matt.
Yeah, I would say he should probably go in on this.
Go in, leave your visiting for another day.
Yep, open with stare down and just get him to burn visiting and probably kill his block and then hit with defensive burst. And he has a block to respond with the power. He has 2 blocks, actually. But
Yep. He's got 2 blocks. He's got a searching technique.
yeah, definitely, I would say a go for broke. Oh, is he going to pass? Oh, no, come on. He is going to pass,
He's going to pass. He's going to keep the knee catch. Which is the defensive Bears, leave the stare down in there for visit.
He's scared. He must be afraid of something that TJ has in the discard pile for visiting right now.
Yeah. TJ's not drawing command this game, which is really beneficial to Matt.
Yeah.
Matt's been able to kind of play a little more passive than he would really have to.
Mm-hmm. Looks like TJ is definitely contemplating going in on here. No.
Gonna pass. Do the overpower.
Discarding stare down, man. Just this guy doesn't want to keep stare down in his hand right now.
There's stare downs everywhere.
Stare downs for everyone.
Alright, so I think Matt keeps the stare down this time. Oh, he's got a tug.
Yeah, tug could be very valuable.
He might keep that tug, rejuvenate one of the other 2.
This is tough. I would say if he's gonna pass, he definitely wants to rejuvenate that stare down. He has 1 in discard pile already.
He might go in, tug, and then power up out.
That could be an option as well. The only thing that sucks is that level 2 power makes you skip.
Yes.
Entering in tug would actually be a very good play right now. Especially if Tom burns his VTP.
Yeah. If he burns the VTP, Matt just might actually power up out and not tug.
Yeah. Alright, looks like he's going to go in, but not going to shoot off VTPs.
Yep, so Matt's going to tug here. He's going to stare down?
He could be afraid of Sphere. It's a tough call, to be honest with you. I mean, you know he's going to hit at least 2 attacks. That's the issue. So shooting off stare down, it's the safer play. It's definitely the safer play.
Swirl, knee catch, and dash. Matt knows,
Yeah, definitely good call. Getting rid of the swirl there. The worst thing ever is when you let your opponent have swirl. You're like, oh, it's fine. What are the chances he call it? Yeah, what are the chances he's gonna call something in my hand and then they do it? Oh man.
Yeah, and Matt knows that he doesn't have enough gas to actually level here because of the tug. Even with that knee catch. Especially not, well, I mean, TJ has his mastery, though. So that could... TJ sequences is right. He's gonna dash.
Mm-hmm. Did he not? 13 power?
Nope, he dashed first.
Ah, so he must be afraid of that delay. Pretty smart.
So
smart
Matt's
play.
gonna get an anger. I think Tom might want to know if he runs salsa.
That's important.
He doesn't.
Really?
Nope. He doesn't run any allies in this build.
Well, I guess he does play the tugs, so...
Yeah. He doesn't run Ginyu, he doesn't run salsa.
That's crazy to me. Not just to run a single salsa, though. That's crazy.
But the way Matt is as a player, if he runs salsa, then he feels he has to run some kind of allied
I agree.
allied package.
I agree 100%.
So he just doesn't have the room to add in either a sobering hammer or overwhelming power or overpowering attacks.
Yeah, and you know, I guess I can't really ridicule him for that because the same thing happened to me at like Philly ARG. Like I was playing a tons of players with Trunks, and they would always be like, "You don't play briefs? You don't play briefs?" And I'm like, "No, I don't play briefs."
Because your one of essentially turns into a 4 of because you have to run some kind of package to it.
Yeah. Plus, in my build, I really did not want to play overpowering attack. The energy attack it's not. I didn't want to pay 2 stages.
Yeah.
You could afford it in this deck, but my build, absolutely not. I was not affording that.
So here was another reason that I'm realizing Matt didn't lead with the tug. He banished 15, so now TJ can use the level 2, rejuvenate 15, and then Matt can just searching technique it.
So actually going to do Devious Mastery, and Matt has the option here to power up out of combat, which is probably what he's going to do. Oh, searching technique.
Probably go for the commands now.
He still does have his level 2 power.
Yeah, but he knows TJ has a knee catch.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, definitely don't want to give him the free 2 anger.
That's what I'm telling you. See? That's what I'm saying.
Probably just take out that anger. Like commands, either insubordination, whatever passive anger he has left in there, you gotta take it out. Yeah, get that command, dude.
Yeah, I think
Take
2
it.
commands is the right call here. Just do it. You hate command.
Oh, no. No.
Well, 14's good because getting rid of 14 protects his visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Matt just wants to not die.
Yeah, I don't know if that I would have did that.
I
Again,
don't
with the
know
20
if
ally.
20 is the right call, but I think Matt's also hoping that he can draw into a scout maneuver to get full value from the commands. He only does play 1 scout maneuver, though.
I feel like Tom played 20 ally for the sole purpose of baiting out the opponent's black searching.
That's a very good point. Well, Matt also hasn't seen either of his wall breakers, so he knows that if he can get a wall breaker, the commands aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, it's true. But at this point, like, the worst thing that can happen right now is him to draw, like, Nutty and draw, like, 2 commands and then just level to 3 and then just run the train.
Yeah, that would be really bad. So Tom hasn't drawn a command yet, and Matt has shuffled Tom's deck every time.
Yeah,
why
I feel like the commands are coming.
Yeah, they are. It's an inevitability.
It's inevitable. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Although they are both threatening level 3 here.
Yeah, and Cooler level 3 is just annoyingly good.
Yeah.
It's so, like, it can rejuve you 6 or 7 cards per combat pretty easy.
So I think Tom's going to pass here. He doesn't have a command, though. He would have... I feel he would have passed a long time ago if he had a command.
Yeah. 13's goal is, of course, to just get to 3. Like, anyway, and I know that he did play a speed anger build, but I'm pretty sure I saw some matches where he used his level 2 power to level. Like, in actually banishing both allies.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what's kind of cool about these new personalities, that you're building them as MPPV decks, and they end up just being really good beats decks, too.
Yeah, when you're an F, your ATs are coming in for at least 6, you know?
Oh. So I think that's the last knee catch. I think all of Tom's knee catches are gone, outside of the one in his hand. Matt draws double command.
See, I knew someone drew double command in this match. It's almost like I was standing and watching this match on the sidelines. Almost as if.
Matt's going to go to 3, rejuvenate a card from his banish zone.
Super good here. Great. I mean, just great draw. Possibly swinging this game.
Pro plays right there, Matt.
Pro draws.
Pro plays. He got good.
I mean, it is good now. Definitely good now that he got rid of that 14 ally, saving his VTP for longer. Both players have VTP on the board right now, though. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, but the longer the TJ waits, the more chances Matt has to draw into his answers of like Wallbreaker or into Supernovas.
That's crazy. Matt just put back 4 cards into his life deck on a pass.
Right? That's insane.
That's silly. That's some Roshi level shit right there.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. And almost put 3 commands back in his deck. He was 1 card away from putting a 3rd command back.
Discarding the stare down again. I'm pretty sure Tom discarded all 3 stare downs.
Yeah, he's really valuing that knee catch that he has in his hand.
They did it purposely.
Dropping a power up, pretty darn good play at this point. Can I actually discard a choke? Wonder what that card Matt is holding. Choke seems pretty good right now.
Yeah.
He does have knee catch in his hand though. He's been holding that, so.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I thought he discarded it.
There's a command.
Yep.
No, I think he discarded a different... Oh, no, he did discard that knee catch.
That's right, yeah. So he has a different card in his hand. Not sure what it is.
So the thing is I think Tom only runs 3 corruptions as his energy blocks.
Wow, so he's only running 7 blocks?
He runs 2 corruptions, 2 resistances.
Oh, okay. So 8 blocks.
But I think a lot of his energy blocks are gone already. So Matt can start swinging that 7-1 energy attack.
Oh,
There's
the
that
battle
battle
pausing.
pausing.
and
And the
wall
wall-
breaker, too.
And 15 allies gone. Like, this
Mhm.
might not be a bad thing.
Yeah, the only thing that's scary is entering on a defensive VTP. At
True,
least,
but he has a power up. He can kind of play around it.
true.
You can see what Tom grabs. If he grabs something that's like an answer to the wall breaker, he can just bail out and keep the wall breaker, and make Tom pitch the answer.
So yeah, is actually going to enter an offensively VTP right here. Maybe for going for the stare down, just trying to ensure some hand.
Gets rid of the battle pausing.
Yep. Showing the value of battle pausing right there.
That's fodder to VTP.
That's a great card to put on the bottom of the life deck.
And so what does Tom visit here for?
Maybe a knee catch, honestly.
One of
Be
those
funny.
3 stare downs that are in his discard pile.
Yeah, stare down. I mean, he has a lot of options. He has a pretty big discard pile. Not sure what the right play. Hey, good play here, getting the answer for the energy. So,
That's gonna stare down.
yep, stare down. We got double hug, corruption, resistance, and sag.
And the sagacious strike.
Yep. So immediately discarding sag. He has no damage in his hand.
Yeah, so TJ has to know he has a wall breaker now.
Yep. So he can just hug up to 3, and that's the only thing that sucks. That he's pretty much guaranteed to get to 3.
Yep.
But it's good that Matt, had the foresight to open up with the stare down and not just open up with wall breaker. He's giving up, Tom getting to 3, but at the same time, he's ensuring that wall breaker is going to stick.
Yeah, and Matt's gonna be able to throw a defensive burst that's gonna hit clean.
Taking 1 life card and immediately rejuvenate. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it's got to be defensive burst, and then he has that extra card in hand to be able to answer for the Devious discard. This is actually really big, this defensive burst, because if not for it, he would be in a very bad position right now.
Yeah. So TJ's probably gonna mastery pitch the corruption.
He could also power up out of combat.
He can.
He does have that power up in play, and it wouldn't be the worst play. I mean, he has 2 dead cards and 2 corruptions in his hand. Well, he has a dead card. He can't use his physical attack, and then he has 2 corruptions. So he does have an answer. Yeah, I mean, it's a good play to mastery, get the 2 banish.
Matt's gonna discard Death Blow, I think.
So much effort. I mean, the good thing is he did burn Tom's VTP. They both burn their VTPs, but at the same time, like, they're on an even.
I feel like Matt
playing
got
field.
more value out of his in this instance.
Yeah.
Matt accomplished exactly what he wanted to do going into this combat.
Yeah, absolutely. He's leaving mostly unscathed and getting wall breaker on him.
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just going to shoot off his power. He knows he has the corruption to block, the resistance to block. He probably should have did wall breaker first there. Not going to matter too much, but at the same
If he
time,
loses by 1 anger, he'll be sad.
he's actually going to use his power up.
Is he ending combat?
I don't think so. I think he's just going to go to full. Probably because he knows that... oh, wow, he's actually going to pass.
He did end combat. He just...
Oh, wow. Huh.
I don't know why he didn't put the wall breaker on him.
I don't know.
Unless he's waiting for Tom to get to 4.
Yeah,
He
that
doesn't
could be it,
want a
too.
wall breaker on 3.
I mean, like we said earlier, sometimes it's better just to let 13 get off of 3.
Yeah.
Because the 3 is just, it's just too good.
And he had to power up to get stages back so that he wasn't starting to mill off the level 3 power.
Now that Matt is level 3 cooler, he could definitely play the long game as long as he controls 13's anger. You
Yeah,
can definitely play a better survival game.
absolutely. So, Tom's contemplating what he wants to do.
He's contemplating
So he's
whether or
gonna
not he
enter.
wants to discard command.
He's gonna enter, use his power. Matt's got a swirl,
A Nova.
supernova, and a powerball, I want to say.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not going to be a good combat.
He doesn't get the rejuve because he's now shut off. Oh no, he would. He gets
Yeah,
the one.
because it's after taking damage before hit effects. Wow, man. This is not going to be a fun combat for Matt right now. Hey, getting a lot of endurance. That's
A lot
good.
of endurance.
Black showing its true power and its endurance. Is that a rebirth? Or is that in fact a Powerball?
So it's the wall breaker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is tough right now.
Yeah, I think that might have been a misplay.
I mean, shooting the wall breaker, pretty much chances are he's gonna get critical damage.
Yeah, especially off his 10 stage chin kick.
Yeah, it's actually gonna do 11. So there's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Aw, sad day. And he actually still gets the hit effect from chin kick. Super sad day.
Yeah, if he would have just waited.
Rough. And he does have the ability to do Devious Mastery. It's pretty much his only out right now. That Devious Mastery.
But what styled card does he have in his hand?
He has a black swirl.
That's right.
He still has a ton of life cards left. Which is kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, he can play the long game. Even this combat, he's going to get creamed pretty hard, but he has a ton of life cards left. The problem is not survival. The problem is that, Tom needs 5 anger to win.
Yeah, and Tom still has 3 black commands in his deck.
Yeah, that's the issue. And I'm pretty sure 1 impenetrable defense, too, because I think he rejuve 1.
He hasn't shuffled his deck yet, though, so it's still on the bottom. He's going to capture ball 7.
Why not? Why not? Let's put 2 stare downs and a hug maneuver on top. Or something.
I think he's just going to load up anger.
Yeah, he has 1 insubordination in his discard pile that I saw.
Corruption dash.
Yep, absolutely. That's what he's going to do. Corruption and 2 anger cards. Man. So Matt going to shoot off the Devious Mastery. Why not? No reason not to.
Had an insubordination in hand.
Yep, so that's going to cream pretty hard. I think, what is that, another 11?
Yeah, 10 and 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Double supernova. Hey, there's the ability to get rid of power up. Yay! 2 rejuve. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
So 10 and 1 for another 11. Man. 3 attacks straight to the life for 11. Not looking good for Matt right now, even though he's level 3 cooler. Just that level 3 Android 13 just adds insult to injury, shutting off Cooler's constant ability.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt would have at least 4 more life cards in his deck right now. He only has, I think, 8 life cards left, or 9.
Insubordination for another anger.
Yep, so we're 3 anger away. Just only a few life cards left in Matt's deck. What is he going to draw? The glare's a little bit making it hard for me to see. Villainous Powerball, choke.
Is that an Optic Blast or a choke?
Choke?
The choke.
Choke.
Yeah, it's an Optic Blast.
So he does have the power up, which is always good to see. I mean, you can't go wrong with power up. tough call here. And the thing that's crazy is that he really only does have one of the impenetrable defense left, so he can go a little hard on him. He could actually enter combat here and do some things. I mean, he can open with Powerball, lower his anger, and then prevent some damage from his attacks.
Yeah, and Tom doesn't have any cards in his hand, so it's not like he would be down any cards.
Right, and he always has power up to fall back on, so I think that actually might be a good play. He does have choke as well, and choking and getting that 7 back could actually swing the game in his favor.
Yeah, he was counting stages, making sure he has enough stages to pay for everything he needs to.
This is actually coming down to the wire here. It could honestly go either way. Any one play could decide the outcome of this match right now. And the crazy thing about 14 is now he has his skip ability. Doesn't look like Matt has any blocks in his hand, so if Tom does draw, a few freestyle attacks, he could actually combo his way to victory. Looks like Matt is actually going to get rid of the opposing power-up, so that's good. Really thinking about it. This is the time in the game where you say, and the stakes are so high. It's so difficult to make calls like this sometimes when the stakes are this high.
Looks like Matt's is he gonna go in?
It makes you scared. I mean, this is a world invite, man. The difference between a win and a loss here is huge. So it's like, you can tell he's like thinking 3-4 times over right now.
I know he's making sure he's got enough stages to pay for what he needs to, even with the power up.
It's just hard. It is a very hard call. And the reason that we say hashtag fuck it, I'll enter in Dragon Ball Z is because, of course, sometimes you can't number crunch everything. Like, you can't account for everything in this game.
And sometimes you can just talk yourself out of the appropriate play.
Right, exactly. You want to think about your plays. You don't want to always go with your gut. You want to definitely think about what the opponent can draw and kind of play out the combat a little bit. But at the same time, you don't want to psych yourself out.
Right. Which I think is what Matt's doing here. I think he's starting to psych himself out.
It's so tough. I mean, I don't even know how I would be in this seat right now. Like, it's like, if I win, I get thousands of dollars.
Essentially, yeah. He's going to go in. He's going to rejuvenate.
All right, I feel like this is the proper play. I feel like this is a good play.
Yeah, if he's going to make a play, it's going to be here.
All right, let's see how it pans out. He has to open with that Powerball, I feel. He definitely has enough stages to do what he needs to do. The Powerball is going to ensure that.
Yeah.
And he has mastery for corruption to even push a little bit more life card damage for him. I feel like he can
and he knows what's on Matt. He knew what Thomas was going to draw into because of the ball 7.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
He knows he doesn't have a physical block.
Right.
But he knows he has a lot of anger. He's going to stop it with the corruption.
So he actually does have 5 anger right now, technically.
Yeah.
So, but Matt does have mastery, so.
Yep.
Funny story, if one of those was in Rage Blast, Tom would win right now.
Would he?
Yeah, because he would skip. Oh, no, the corruption. Oh, the corruption. Matt would block with corruption, never mind.
Yeah.
But I mean, just spitballing over here. Just funny to think about.
So Matt's gonna master his own corruption.
Yeah, he has to. I mean,
Yep.
It's the only play. Otherwise, he would lose next phase. But good. So he's gonna take a physical to the face. Probably gonna do about maybe 6 or 7. After the Powerball.
7, 8, 9. So 5 and a life after the Powerball.
Right.
So that's not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Gets the crit, but Matt hasn't crit ball 7 yet.
Yeah, so he actually very strong here. You know, he's gonna be able to make a big swing in damage. So he has the choke. It's just really tough, you know, because he only needs 2 anger, and I'm pretty sure he has an insubordination and discard pile too. Yep, that he's immediately going for it as soon as.
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Nope.
Oh, I thought he had one. He must have used it earlier.
Which Matt's afraid to hit him for damage here because of the defense, but I don't believe TJ has shuffled his deck since he rejuvened.
Yeah. See, I don't know. He's looking to choke here. I feel like he should open with energy first instead, just to see the damage that he's gonna take, if it's gonna crit or not. I would save the choke personally, because you know it's gonna hit for crit. All right, here it comes. Let's see what we got.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, clean 6. So now he can steal 7. It's
I
scary though.
think he crits his anger.
It's probably best to crit anger. You know, it's
Yep.
at this point in the game. Yeah, you have to try to curb the anger.
And he's gonna cooler for 7 and 1.
He's got 11 cards
11.
left. Oh,
And I know that defense is near the bottom.
this is so down to the wire right now. This is such a great game. I remember watching this, and it kind of went back and forth. But at the end here, it just gets so... Oh. And if he didn't... Right there it is. If he didn't crit the anger, he would have lost right there.
It's over. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, because he crit.
Crits.
He has to crit the
30.
anger.
He has to crit his anger.
Yep. He has no option.
It comes down to 1 card, because if he had 1 less card, he could steal the ball 7 and win.
That's right, yeah. I remember this, because he has 4
One
cards
card.
left in life deck right now.
That's so frustrating.
Yep. And just imagine, 1 damage caused the outcome of this match. A single damage, people. A single damage.
Now he's going to draw into 1 anger card.
Yep, he's got it, of course. Great game. I mean, look at that. Excellent game. It's just so tough. So tough to make calls at this point. Because you know those plays in the beginning of the game, they made the outcome of the end game. You know, all those different black searching techniques and whatnot. So he actually had 2, he did have that impenetrable defense on the bottom of his deck, like you were saying. But he actually had 2 left. We must have missed one.
Oh, okay.
So, wow. Great game.